Welcome everyone to the fifth quarter. Oh,
Shut up! Oh my God, you're so annoying.
it's not that.
You're so annoying.
Nah, it's somewhat sports. It's the rebranded version of a once legendary talk show.
That you deleted all the videos off.
I didn't delete them. I just forgot the password. And then
Figure it out.
And then I privatized the videos before that. Anyway, that's not relevant. What's relevant is that this is a big episode. Wait, is this episode what, 3?
3. Why
Wow.
is it big? It's a regular
We got
episode.
a huge guest, a huge special
God,
guest.
It's a regular guest.
Manny A. Smith in the building. What's
Oof.
going on, fellas?
That voice.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, well, ladies and gentlemen, we got Manuel, or we call him Manny, one of the founding fathers, the original founding fathers
Of this basement.
Yeah, we're in studio. But yeah, Gallo's not here this week. Surprise, surprise.
No, it's not a surprise.
But we got the best filling in for him. Manny, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great. Wonderful Thursday afternoon. Ready to watch some football in a few?
Afternoon.
It's evening, man.
Evening.
Get your time.
I don't know. We have a pretty trash game going on soon. I don't know. I'm not hyped about it.
Don't sleep. That's all I'm going to tell you. Stay woke for Thursday night football.
But it's
No, stay asleep because it's gonna put you to sleep.
bets on the Titans.
No.
I don't disclose that information.
Come on, yo.
I'm just looking for
the water
food
bottle.
I'm gonna get after
the water
this.
bottle, please. What are you gonna eat after this?
Doesn't matter. Let's
Yeah.
get this podcast over with.
All right. Well, we have a bunch of football news, I guess. Again, we'll talk about.
Robert
Just
Woods.
give the man gum. Oh my God, can we not do this? So we got. What do we got? Damien, what do we got?
All right, we're gonna start with some injuries because there's been a lot of injuries that have went on this past week. Well, really throughout the season, but 2 really big injuries happened this weekend.
We got Jalen Ramsey news.
And Minkah Fitzpatrick. And then we're gonna preview our game of the week this week, the Chiefs versus Ravens.
It's everyone. Everyone knows it's the game of the week.
Not really because the Browns and Rams are playing.
Rams are gonna smoke them. Who cares?
That's what you think.
Oh my God.
I'm
All right.
watching the Browns win. Anyways,
Mayfield fan over
our
here.
game of the week, the Chiefs versus Ravens, but really it's Mahomes versus Lamar Jackson. And then at the end, we're gonna give you our players of the week again for the AFC and NFC.
Yep. Very simple. What was that, man?
What is your
You look
problem?
stressed over there.
Son is always stressed. He's always angry.
Here we go.
Anyway, thank you for throwing gum.
All right, so
All right,
starting
go
with,
ahead, lead the ship, buddy.
we're gonna start with Drew Brees because he's only
Huge
out.
injury.
Huge.
I don't know why you're laughing. It's a serious injury.
But
I'm
he's
very
out-
upset about it.
But he's out 6
You
days.
think he thinks it's funny?
Probably.
No, he doesn't. He was very upset about it. He couldn't even grip a football.
Oh, you know him. You have his number and all that.
Don't
No,
worry.
I saw his facial expression.
Don't worry. His rehab will be a breeze.
And the podcast. And it's
Oh,
it.
man.
It's it. It's
Oh, that was
over.
good. That was
oh,
good.
no. Oh, I gotta go.
Oh, that was great.
Anyways,
I didn't expect that.
that was bad. Anyways, so Drew Brees is expected to be out for 6 weeks. He just had surgery on his thumb. Sucks it's just on his throwing hand. But it wasn't done on purpose, so I don't think it's that bad. But 6 weeks is gonna be a lot to miss. I don't know when their bye week is, but 6 games still allowed. Teddy Bridgewater is a good backup, but I don't think he's Drew Brees, obviously. So I think now it's a Falcons division to win. I did have the Saints before, but with these huge 6 games, I think the Falcons should be able to take a sizable lead in the division. And I think it makes the Saints' chances in the division very slight.
How much does it affect their playoff chances? I mean, I guess is
A
wild
lot,
card.
I think, because I think the division is honestly out of it unless the Falcons just choke it.
Which is possible.
Which exactly, and the Panthers, Cam Newton is like dead, and obviously the Bucks aren't good. So it's up to the Falcons. It's their division to win. They could take it. It's easy, but I think the Saints have a chance at the wild card. But the division, I think, is out of hand.
It's still doable.
Yeah, still doable,
Okay.
but slight, very, very slight.
I think the Saints still win the division, actually.
Yeah, you talk.
I'm just not
Why
a
is
big,
this kid here?
I'm just not a big fan of the Falcons. Those 6 games that Breeze will be missing. You have the Seahawks at home.
Loss.
No, you play in Seattle, actually. So.
Okay, never mind. That's a loss.
At home in Dallas.
Loss.
Against Dallas. They play the Buccaneers. I think they beat them.
Loss.
Win.
Didn't they lose to the Buccaneers?
Are they home or away?
They're home.
Okay, fine, they'll win.
Then they have the Jaguars after that in Jacksonville.
Loss.
In Chicago.
Loss.
No, those are 2 iffy games.
No,
for-
Chicago
Chicago
losing.
they'll lose. And then they play the Cardinals. I think they'll beat them. And then they have a bye. And by then Breeze will be
For
back.
2-4.
Yeah, 2-4.
He's at 6.
So they'll be 3-5.
Or is it 6?
By the time he comes back.
3-5, and then when he comes back, the first games they have is 4 straight division games: Falcons, Buccaneers, Panthers, Falcons.
Yeah,
Which right there could
2-2.
Which right there could turn
And
their
they'll
season
end
out.
up 5-7, and they lost.
I don't think so. I think I'm just not a big fan of the Falcons, and the Panthers in that division are just god awful.
Well, Panthers are done. Panthers lost.
Yes, I know.
Yeah,
Buccaneers awful. It's just a 2-team race, and I'm not too sold on those Falcons yet. Not just yet.
And I love Julio, but who knows with Matt Ryan?
Best receiver in the game.
Not.
That's for debate. We'll leave that for another day. But
It's not really a debate, but all right.
that guy in Houston.
So do you have him in?
He's not as big. He's not as strong.
Do you have him in the playoffs?
Yeah, I think they definitely make the playoffs still.
Wild card or?
And I think
Let him talk.
I'll take I'll say a wild card, but if anything, it's definitely gonna be a close. It's not gonna be like it's gonna come down to week 16, 17. Then the division will be decided.
I see that.
Yeah, you see that?
I do. I hear both you. But I also hear Big Ben.
Big Ben
Not playing the whole
out
year.
for the year.
Why? You seem pretty happy about that. Why are you happy?
All right, what is your problem? I'm not happy about it. Poor guy. But I had to miss in the playoffs anyway. This just completely ruins their chances of making the playoffs to me. I don't think they get even close to wild card. They're not even going to sniff the division from the Browns. So I think they just have a lost season. Nothing much else to say. It's just a lost season for
I'm
them.
guessing you forgot about the real team in that division, the Baltimore Ravens.
Yeah, the Steelers are going to finish third.
And the Ravens are taking that division.
Sure, I can see that happening.
So
Lamar Jackson has impressed me. Not going to lie.
Yeah.
We'll see how impressive he is
Yeah,
after the next game.
he's two of the easiest opponents he could face. But
yeah, of course. But
we'll see.
But also the Browns haven't really looked too good either. They got blown out by the Titans, and they should have. They were struggling in the first half against the Jets. Should have been up by a lot more. Jets defense was on the field too much, and eventually got tired, gave up points. So
that's pretty sad.
Yeah, which exactly they didn't look very well. But as for the Steelers, I think they must see something in Rudolph for the fact that they traded for our next topic most likely.
Yeah. Well, he looked decent in what I saw.
He looked alright, but I just think for them to trade a first round pick to get Minkah, they must believe
Wait, man, that's the next topic. Let Chris finish his thoughts about Big Ben. What do you think, Chris?
Instead of next
Talking
one.
to the mic.
But you can continue.
But
Chris.
yeah, no, I mean, I thought Rudolph. I mean, again, I haven't seen enough of Rudolph to make it as like a.
Not many people have.
But you guys, but I'm saying like at all, like in the
right, yeah, he's been good. He was good in college. It's just he doesn't project.
Would he have been an adequate alternative? Do you think he could have led the charge with Big Ben out? If in my opinion, Steelers should have tanked.
Mm-hmm.
Right, and then I don't know. Maybe
they're just not a tanking team.
Then
Mike Thomas has had a losing season, I think, his entire career with the Steelers. So that's just not what he is.
Then you go for Big Ben. Well, this is for me. This is what I would have thought. They tank the season. You get Big Ben's successor in the draft.
Well, like I said, Mike Thomas' thing is not to tank. I don't think he's had a losing season.
Well, that's where my mentality came in. When you're
all right, well, that's not the Steelers' mentality, man.
So they're going with Rudolph.
Yes, that's their guy. That's why they traded for Minkah Fitzpatrick. That brings us to this next topic. A player that's been traded this week. He demanded a trade. Dolphins are a hot mess, so they're just trying to trade everybody. Minkah Fitzpatrick was a first-round pick, I think, last year. No, 2 years ago, because this is
2 years
second year. Yeah, this is his second year. DB from Alabama. He was a top 10 pick, I believe. He was the first DB taken. There's a lot of potential with him. He plays a lot of different positions. He plays outside corner. He plays slot. He plays safety. But I read reports that his thing was that he wanted to play just one position and thrive at that. But Dolphins weren't giving him that. So he asked for a trade, and I'm sure the Dolphins being terrible had something to do with that. And the Steelers were the team to give a first-round pick for him. I thought it would be maybe like a contender. Actual contender like the Chiefs or Patriots or something like that. At the
Cowboys.
Stop.
What do you mean stop?
A team at the end of the first round that would trade a first-round pick for him, but I see the Steelers having a top 12 pick, which is going to be very valuable in this draft. And to give the Dolphins that for Minkah Fitzpatrick, who honestly hasn't shown a lot, is just a lot of potential. I think it was a lot to give up, and it shows that they have a lot of trust in Mason Rudolph, like you said. So it does say something about that.
I mean, sure.
What a response.
I'm the last one in this.
I'm just not the biggest fan of the trade for them. I don't really see much
purpose. Neither am I.
I just don't see much purpose in the trade.
A first-rounder?
First-round pick.
Like I said, it just shows they have a lot of faith in this Rudolph.
Yeah, it definitely shows they have a lot of faith. I just think that their offense is going to really... struggle now. You know.
So do I.
I think
trade Juju if you have him on your fantasy team.
Keep Juju and keep an eye out for that guy named James Washington.
Oh my! Shut up! Just because you traded for him today.
Listen,
give me Robert Woods.
Shut up. Him and Mason Rudolph looked really good in the preseason, and hopefully they get on the same page and then they keep they get it going.
Yeah.
And James Washington turned into the next stud for my fantasy team.
Oh my God. Yeah, just give me Robert Woods then. Open up a spot for him.
But what a win for the Dolphins though, off first round.
Yeah, they have 3 first rounders this year.
I mean,
they have their own. The Texans
they're in a good spot.
They're a poverty franchise, so I mean, you get as many picks as you can.
Yeah. All right, that brings us to the next trade candidate.
Steelers are officially dead.
Yeah,
dead. Okay.
Then the next trade topic is Jalen Ramsey, who this week has came out and requested a trade after his argument with the head coach Doug Marrone on the sideline. He's supposed to play tonight against the Texans, but the Jaguars have said for teams to reassess their trade talks on Friday after the game. And for you guys asking, no, he cannot play today and then play Sunday again for a different team. The NFL does not allow that. So say he did get traded to say the Chiefs, he can't play for them on Sunday. No player can play for two teams in the same week.
Good information.
Well, who are the Jaguars? What are they asking for? What's the asking price?
So supposedly asking for a 1+, most likely two first rounders.
Yikes.
Teams have offered. There's been 2 teams reported that have offered a first round pick plus a player, and another team offered a first round pick plus a 5th round pick.
Okay.
They didn't leak who the teams were, right?
No. They said one was an AFC team, one was an NFC team.
Okay.
But like the people have said, every team's in on Jalen Ramsey because he's honestly the best corner in the league. Debatable with Stephon Gilmore, but they're 1 and 2 or 1A, 1B.
Okay, so there's no going wrong with either.
No.
Okay.
Stephon Gilmore's not tradable.
Which teams would he fit best in?
Look,
and which teams could afford to?
I have 2 teams. I think the Eagles or the Chiefs should go hard after him because
both teams lack in the secondary.
Exactly, and those are 2 teams that their first round picks aren't going to be that valuable at all. They're going to be at the end of the first round. They're going to be 25 and up. So
yeah, I think if the Eagles want to have a chance, they're going to definitely need to improve that secondary, especially for them to get further down. They're going to have to beat the Cowboys. And the Cowboys have Cooper, and the Eagles literally have no match for Cooper on that side. Huh?
Exactly, yeah.
I mean, yeah. Well,
same with the Chiefs.
And with the Chiefs, you're going to probably run into the Patriots into the playoffs, and you need someone that's going to be able to guard Antonio Brown. And that would be the guy for you right there. So
this is, it's best for both teams because they each have that one team that they're going to have to go through.
And they both have nobody to guard that one guy.
Right. Oh, this is interesting.
Yeah, it's going to be... I don't know. I'm just not a big fan.
I just hope he goes to a real contender. I hope it's not like the Titans that they train. Well, they obviously wouldn't train him in division.
I'm just not a big fan of the whole players requesting trades.
I love it.
I love it. Fan.
Well, NFL,
it's have a little. You ought to be able to go through the struggles.
No,
and
I understand that, but
I mean, come on. If that was the case,
he's been there for a couple of years already.
Big players, and they had a little bit, success.
And they can't find a quarterback.
I mean, they had him, but
they don't want to pay him. There's another year after this year, and then they don't want to pay him. So get moving, get your contract, go on a chip.
I'm not a big fan of it.
I mean, no, I get what you're saying. Cause I do think you gotta because then success will taste better for them.
Yeah, I feel like success is homegrown. It's it just feels better in the end.
No, he's right. But also NFL doesn't. They need
they got to do something about this contract
because NBA is all player movement. NFL, I think, tries to be, but it's more kind of. Owner.
Players have slowly tried to be, but it's still dominated by the ownership.
Yeah.
In the NFL.
Yeah.
Players have more control in NBA.
But it creates more storylines though if they do request trades. But yeah, I see both your points. I don't know who brought this up, but possibly Seahawks.
Seahawks are always in trade.
Seahawks are always in on everything.
But would he fit with them?
No, they need to just improve their line. That's their biggest issue. I'm tired of seeing Russell Wilson run circles for the whole game.
He carries that team.
It's him against everyone, but we'll leave that for another day.
What they give up for Clowney? I'm pretty sure they give up a first, so they didn't even have a first. Yeah, let me check Dame Sports.
Guys, check out Damien's IG page.
Check out Dame Sports. This
Dame
guy's
Sports
a
15.
stud.
Dame Sports 15.
Stud.
For all the breaking
with the
news.
Underscore. All right, don't forget the underscore.
Did they even post it? Oh yeah, I did.
Wow.
See, they didn't train for a first. Shut up.
So what they give up?
The Texans have traded Jadeveon Clowney to the Seahawks for a 3rd round pick and then 2 players.
Oof.
Oh, they fleeced them.
So they still do have the first round pick.
Okay, pretty.
See, there you go. I mean, I don't know if they'll do it. Seahawks need some offense. That's all that matters. It doesn't matter.
They have
that's the offense. I thought they put a place for Brown. All right. Anyways, that's that. So you want to do player of the week first, or you want to preview the game?
We'll do players of the week.
All right. You want me to begin?
As usual. Take your time.
Take your time.
Let me guess, because you guys don't have anything.
Right? Of course, I have somebody.
You're just gonna go off me.
No,
per usual.
Damien, just go, guy.
Anyways, I'm gonna start with the AFC. This is the obvious one. I'm going Patrick Mahomes.
Again?
Yes.
We gotta make a rule where you can't do it back to back.
Shut up. You can't have bad takes back to back weeks.
Oh, jeez.
What is wrong with this kid?
That's a hot take.
443 yards, 4 touchdowns, no picks. There's no argument about that. There's no one in the AFC you're picking over him.
Oh, my God.
Shut up. Stop looking at your fantasy team. That's not going to help you try to get a player of the week.
Whoa.
Or you're going to accept my trade.
I'm not accepting
Enough with the fantasy talk.
All right, we're going to talk after. We're going to get something done tonight.
Go ahead.
For the NFC, I'm going to have Russell Wilson.
Ooh, okay.
He won
New Orleans.
Bro, what are you talking about? What just happened? We're not predicting.
Just go.
Yeah, they played the Steelers. They won.
Oh, okay.
We're not predicting, man. It's what happened last week.
On the road, too, right?
Yeah, so he was 29 for 35 with 300 yards and 3 touchdowns. I think that's spectacular numbers, and I think he was the best player in the NFC. He was very efficient.
Wow.
Now you guys.
Go ahead, Manny.
All right, so if we're going based off that, yeah, Mahomes was the player of the week last week.
Yeah.
Definitely, he looked insane, but like this week, I feel like this upcoming week would be the real test for him. His first 2 weeks looked really good.
He's right.
But this week is what I want to see something.
Because you're playing him in fantasy.
No, it's gonna be a good game. You know, both guys. It's gonna be a real impressive.
You transition way too early.
How do I transition way too early?
Chiefs Ravens is our next topic.
No,
I don't think you planned that.
Yeah, I didn't plan that. And my NFC player of the week for this past week was
Dak Prescott.
No, not Dak Prescott. I would go with Dalvin Cook.
Nice. A little different.
Dalvin Cook.
They lost.
Yeah, I understand they lost.
So they lost.
It's the player of the week, not team of the week. Let's
get
this straight.
Shut up, Damien. Let him talk.
20 carries, 154 yards, and a touchdown against Green Bay's defense. Which looked really impressive in week 1. So he did do his job over there. No. Green Bay's defense looked impressive week 1. And they faced Dalvin Cook week 2. Dalvin Cook,
Who won?
Did he cook?
Did he cook? Yeah, Dalvin Cook cooked. I'll tell you that much. Dalvin Cook cooked.
Stupid puns.
So I would take Dalvin Cook as my NFC player of the week.
Chris.
Okay. I'm gonna for AFC. I mean, I don't want to beat that.
It's Patrick Mahomes.
I'll put Lamar Jackson.
Oh, shut up! You know it's Patrick Mahomes.
272 yards, and I understand that he won against the Cardinals, but I still think he did what he had to do. Again, I don't watch football as much as you guys, but
you know it's Patrick Mahomes.
Okay, but just to differentiate a little bit.
Whatever.
Because I mean, those are the two.
You're wrong.
There's no wrong. And then I think for the NFC, I'm going to go with Julio Jones.
All right, good pick.
I like this.
A little return to form after a week 1 atrocities, but I think he had how many touchdowns? 2?
1
for like 100.
No, yeah, 2. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Oh,
Chris.
And he had how many? 104 yards, 107 yards.
Yeah,
Fact check, Damien, please. How many? I think 107, right?
No, fucking no.
Yeah, if I was able.
He had 100 yards though.
If I was able to go back on my pick, I have a different answer.
So, who would you pick?
Don't worry about it.
Go back on your pick, man. Go pick.
Well, fine. We'll keep it going.
So
we'll say that for another day.
It's so annoying.
All right.
Anyway, so those are our players of the week, and to round it out, we're gonna preview the Chiefs and Ravens game.
Huge game
of the week.
Oof.
This is a big one.
Patrick Mahomes versus Lamar Jackson.
Lamar Jackson.
No, wait, no, never mind. Go
Falcons.
No, I looked at the Falcons a little.
Okay. Anyways, I'm gonna have the Chiefs winning this game. I think this is going to be Lamar Jackson's first test. I think he's going to have to go in a shootout versus Patrick Mahomes, and I don't think he's going to be able to do it. Well, I'm hoping for a shootout. It's going to be really fun, like a 42-35 game.
That's your final score?
No, I'm saying I'm hoping for that.
I want to say this kid
you actually want me to get a prediction? All right. So let me think about it while I talk. So Patrick Mahomes and Lamar Jackson, I think, should go for a shootout. It's going to be really fun. But I don't think Lamar Jackson will be able to do it. The Chiefs don't have a great defense, but I think it'll be enough to stop the Ravens. The Ravens do have a alright defense, but as we saw, Patrick Mahomes lit up the Jaguars week 1, and that's a much better defense. I'm pretty sure this is the Chiefs' first home game of the year. So it's going to be a little homecoming for the Chiefs and Mahomes, so they're going to play to the crowd. My final score will be 34-24. Chiefs.
34-24.
It's a high-scoring game.
Yeah. I think Baltimore actually wins this game this week. Last year they played, right? Yeah. What was it? Yeah. Okay. And
I think they did. Yeah,
they did. And Mahomes. That's my next point. I feel like Mahomes had it came down to he was about to lose, and it came down to making that throw across his body to Tyreek Hill deep, and that was a turning point in that game. But I feel like this year, Lamar Jackson and those boys figured out. I'm predicting not such a high score like Damian. I'm saying a little more like 24-21. Baltimore wins. I think it's going to come down to Baltimore having to make a stop against Mahomes. Kansas City doesn't really have a defense. And I think Baltimore, that's the difference in this game. Baltimore actually having a defense. Lamar Jackson and Patrick Mahomes are going to do their job on both ends.
Excuse me, sir. Sorry to interrupt. They beat the Ravens last year.
I said that.
Oh.
Yeah, and he asked if they played.
Yeah. Patrick Mahomes had 377 for 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, I know.
Lamar Jackson 147. Yikes.
Listen, this is new and improved Lamar Jackson now. Right?
Yeah.
Just want to make sure you understand
He's
that.
developed his throwing ability, all right?
He's a little flick of the wrist. You see that deep ball and all right? But I have the Ravens win this game in a close game. It's going to definitely be a good game to watch. Exciting on both ends. But I just think it comes down to Baltimore having to make a stop, and they make that stop this year.
Well, who's injured for the Chiefs? Tyreek Hill?
Tyreek Hill being out, I think, is big.
But the Ravens,
Matt R, if you're listening, give me him.
But definitely, I think the Ravens win by 3 points.
Chris?
I got the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Is it? I don't know if it's close or not. Because if the Chiefs, but here's the thing: if the Chiefs lose this game, I still think they're making the AFC Finals. If the Ravens win,
this has nothing to do with
no,
that, man.
I know, but
talking about the single game.
I know, but I'm just saying, this doesn't mean a lot for the Chiefs. For me, at least.
It's their first home game.
No, this game, I understand what Chris is trying to say. This game means a lot more for the Ravens. Momentum-wise and for their team themselves to prove that they could compete with the Chiefs.
So I wouldn't be surprised if they win because they're just more emotionally invested in the game. But I still think the Chiefs are going to pull it off.
Yep.
27-21.
Ew.
I don't know.
It's a little weird score.
It is. I don't know. What else we got? Is that it?
That's it.
All right.
That's the podcast, man.
Yeah. Next week, hopefully Ramsey will get traded by then, and we'll talk about that.
Yep. So Mahomes 3 straight weeks player of the week.
Maybe
3 straight weeks.
Yeah. Giannis to the Warriors in 2021.
So if you guys haven't noticed, Damian jumped on that bandwagon for Mahomes.
Oh, he did.
I was on the bandwagon before
that
last
train's
year.
on an express train right now.
You guys are so annoying.
That's an express train heading to Kansas City.
You guys are mad annoying. Last year, I told everyone about Mahomes.
What? And
I told everybody about Mahomes before last year, before he played his first.
Damian's a part-time scout. If you guys didn't know.
I swear to God, I told everybody about him. I was like, "That's my boy, that's my boy." And then even during the draft, you guys were like, "Yo, damn, Mauer just took your boy."
I don't recall these.
Yeah, of course you guys don't. Yeah, of course you don't.
Too many Buffalo Wild Wings.
Shut up. He's been my boy. It's always been my boy. Just never had him in fantasy.
Yeah. That's it for week 3.
Yeah.
Maybe Gal will be back next week. Probably not. But regardless, good nice news this week. Lots of
on to the next one.
Is there besides Ravens and Chiefs, what is there any other good games?
Yeah, Rams and Browns, Sunday Night Football should be good.
Yeah.
Baker against Jared Goff.
We're done.